There is a silent trap that destroys more dreams than failure, bad luck, or lack of talent ever could. It doesn't look dangerous. It doesn't come with warning signs. In fact, most people spend their entire lives inside it without realizing they're trapped. They wake up every morning believing they're moving toward a better future. Yet years later, they find themselves standing in the same place, wondering why nothing changed. The tragedy is not that they couldn't succeed. The tragedy is that they never gave themselves the chance to find out what they were truly capable of becoming. From a young age, we're taught to prepare before we act. Study more, learn more, think more, plan more. While preparation is important, many people take it to an extreme. They become addicted to preparation. They spend years getting ready for a life they never actually live. They read books about success, but never start the business. They watch videos about confidence, but never have the difficult conversation. They dream about changing their future, but never take the first step. What began as preparation slowly turns into procrastination, wearing a disguise. The dangerous mindset trap is simple: believing you must feel ready before you begin. It sounds logical. It sounds responsible. It even sounds smart, but it is one of the biggest lies people tell themselves. Nobody feels completely ready. Nobody has all the answers. Nobody begins their journey with complete confidence. Every successful person you admire once stood exactly where you stand. Now, uncertain, nervous, and afraid. The difference is that they moved forward anyway. Most people think confidence creates action. They believe successful people act because they feel confident. The truth is exactly the opposite. Action creates confidence. Confidence is not something you find sitting on a couch thinking about your future. Confidence is earned through experience. It is built one uncomfortable step at a time. Every achievement, every skill, every victory begins with someone feeling unprepared and deciding to act regardless of their fear. Fear has convinced countless people that staying still is safer than moving forward. But fear rarely tells the whole story. Yes, taking risks can lead to failure. Yes, stepping outside your comfort zone can be uncomfortable. Yes, trying something new can be terrifying. But what fear never tells you is the cost of doing nothing. It never shows you the years you'll lose waiting. It never shows you the opportunities that will pass by. It never shows you the person you could have become if only you had been brave enough to begin. Some people spend their entire lives waiting for the perfect moment. They tell themselves they'll start when they have more money. They'll begin when they have more experience. They'll take action when circumstances improve. They'll chase their dreams when life becomes easier. But life doesn't work that way. The perfect moment never arrives. Conditions are never perfect. There will always be obstacles, uncertainties, and reasons to delay. Those who achieve extraordinary things are not the people who waited for ideal conditions. They are the people who acted despite imperfect conditions. Imagine standing at the edge of a cold swimming pool. The longer you stand there thinking about the water, the colder it feels. Your mind creates reasons to avoid jumping in. You analyze every possibility. You hesitate. You delay. Yet, the moment you finally jump, you realize the anticipation was worse than reality. Life works the same way. Most of the suffering exists in hesitation, not action. Most fears shrink the moment you confront them. Most challenges become manageable once you begin. One day, whether we like it or not, all of us will face a question. Not how much money we earned, not how many followers we gained, not how many people approved of us. The question will be simple. Did we have the courage to become who we were capable of becoming? For many people, that question becomes painful because they allowed fear to make decisions on their behalf. They traded possibility for comfort. They traded growth for security. They traded their dreams for excuses. The saddest thing about regret is that it doesn't arrive immediately. It waits. It hides in the background for years. Then one day, it appears and whispers a painful truth. You had the opportunity, but you didn't take it. You had the talent, but you didn't use it. You had the chance to change your life, but you convinced yourself to wait. Regret is often heavier than failure because failure teaches lessons, while regret leaves unanswered questions that can last a lifetime. Every extraordinary achievement in history began with someone deciding to move before they felt ready. Every company started with uncertainty. Every invention started with doubt. Every great success story began with a person who refused to let fear become the author of their future. They understood something powerful. Clarity comes from movement, not from waiting. The path reveals itself only to those willing to take the first step. Right now, somewhere deep inside you, there is a goal you've been postponing, a dream you've been delaying, a decision you've been avoiding. Maybe you've convinced yourself that you'll start next month, maybe next year, maybe when everything feels right. But the truth is that life is happening now. The future you're waiting for is being created by the actions you take today. Every day you delay is a day that never returns. And the moment you escape that trap, your life can change forever.